You're watching Fun Center TV, part of the FEC network.
Hey there, Derek here with Fun Center TV. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. In this multi-part video series, we're discussing the steps and considerations for new business entrepreneurs to start an indoor playground business. In the last video, we got started with a basic overview. In this video, we're going to continue with choosing the right location, general space requirements and layout, high traffic areas versus hidden gems, lease negotiations and hidden costs, and we'll touch on zoning regulation. As you may have heard before, the two large rocks on the road ahead are location and funding. Funding is generally the larger of the two, but not always. We have students in our academy program mostly funded, but just cannot find the right available space, either due to a lack of inventory or unaccommodating lease rates or other issues, including zoning, permitting, or restrictive access to parking and or ceiling height. Selecting the right space is one of the most critical decisions when opening an indoor playground business. There are many variables, and each business, of course, has its own project goals when it comes to target demographic, the full activity mix and services, and the real market opportunity. So it's difficult to say you need X amount of space. The average square footage for a standalone play center is 5,000 to 10,000 square feet. A project with a larger activity mix and services may require 15,000 to 25,000 square feet and more. Whatever the size, your layout should provide enough space for play structures, party rooms, a check-in area, restrooms, seating for parents, and additional revenue-generating areas like a snack bar, perhaps a game room or arcade, which may or may not include redemption games and then a redemption prize counter, or, depending on your target demographic, other attractions like a ninja or age-appropriate challenge course, maybe other cool interactive games like a sport court or climbing walls and others. Ceiling height is another major factor. Higher ceilings, ideally 16 to 20 feet or more, allow for multi-level play structures and create an open and inviting feeling. If at all possible, avoid locations with excessive columns or awkward layouts that restrict play area design or can be cumbersome to work around. It may be important to consider potential future expansion. A space that feels perfect right now might feel cramped as the business grows, but really that's more a discussion about project feasibility and the cost today versus what possibly could happen over the future years. Our general advice is to build for current feasibility and demand in consideration of the local economy and community growth potential. Finding the right location is a balancing act between visibility, accessibility, and affordability. High traffic areas such as retail corridors, where you'd find all the big box retailers, Walmart, Target, Costco, grocery stores, and others, offer natural traffic and brand exposure, but that doesn't always translate to regular and increased attendance. And these premium locations often come with higher lease costs. On the other hand, suburban shopping centers near schools or family-friendly neighborhoods and hidden gems such as light industrial parks or warehouse districts typically offer lower rent, more accommodating space in terms of ceiling height and better access to parking, but may require stronger marketing efforts to attract those customers. These locations can work well if they are easily accessible from major or secondary access roads, have ample parking, and are not too far from residential areas. Avoid locations that are difficult to find, have confusing 3 left-hand turn entrances to get into the parking lot, shared parking with heavy industrial or other commercial enterprises, or lack proper signage opportunities. And once you find a couple potential locations, you should make a few drive-bys to determine all-hour access and what their location is like on a mid-Saturday afternoon. Is there ample parking? How about weekday or evening? Does the flavor of the neighborhood change after hours? In northern communities, it may be dark at 4:30 in the afternoon in the winter. Might that affect the comfort of mom with her 2 kids? An alternate location can hurt the business if parents feel it's too inconvenient or unsafe to visit regularly. Location, location, location. Signing a commercial lease can be one of the most complex and costly aspects in terms of getting it right to starting an indoor playground business. Beyond the base rent, landlords often charge common area maintenance, CAM fees, which cover shared expenses like parking lot maintenance, landscaping, and security. These fees can fluctuate annually, so it's important to understand how they're calculated. Another major cost is HVAC. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Indoor playgrounds require good ventilation to maintain comfortable temperatures, especially in facilities with large active play areas and those in southern heat belts. Some leases put the responsibility of HVAC maintenance and replacement on the tenant, which can lead to unexpected costs of 10 to 30 grand or more if the system needs repair or replacement. Zoning regulations also play a critical role. Not all commercial spaces are zoned for family entertainment businesses, so before signing a lease, verify that the local zoning allows for an indoor playground. Some cities may require additional permits for amusement-related businesses, food service, or safety compliance. A lawyer or commercial real estate expert can help navigate these complexities and ideally negotiate the best lease terms. When just getting started, there are a lot of considerations, as you've seen. However, facility layout, how you design the interior of your space, can literally make or break your business. Crowd management in relation to your services affects both labor and guest comfort. Attraction placement inside your space also affects labor, visibility, and traffic flow, all of which will have an impact on revenue generation and profitability. If you're in the process of starting or thinking about starting an indoor party center, my direct office line is right here. Feel free to give me a call anytime. I love chatting with new business entrepreneurs. I'm out here on the West Coast and in the office 6 days a week, or you can stop by the Fun Center Academy website where you can learn more and reach out to us from there. Well, my friends, that's a wrap on this second video. In the next video, we'll discuss building revenue streams and how to make money beyond admission fees. You're not going to want to miss it. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be reminded. If you found this video helpful or interesting, we would appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you. Or leave us a comment below. Thanks for watching. And remember, if it's to be, it is up to me. See you next time.